Hey everybody, and thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. So this is my Hornbeam stock plant that I take my air layers from. And it's in a 15-gallon pot, but it's actually rooted into the ground, so the trunk is huge. So here's my hand. So it's about 2 inches across, and it comes up, and I take air layers that are about as thick as this branch, which is about as thick as my finger. But this spring I'm going to take much, much thicker air layers. Last year I did 3 air layers, and I still have 2 on the tree because they didn't take. But that's not the reason that I'm showing you this tree. The reason is, if we come over here, there's just a massive amount of them. It is flowering. All these little catkins. And they're everywhere. They're just all over the place. The whole tree has just flowered like crazy everywhere. So now, does that mean that I'm going to get seed? I don't know. But this is the first time since I've had this tree, and I've had this tree probably 10 years, that it's flowered like this. I think one other time it's sort of flowered a little bit, and I don't think it ever even set seed, but this is just amazing. And of course it's also coming out of dormancy, as you can see all the brand new growth. And this is one of the first. The 3 hornbeam that I have in training pots, they are also coming out of dormancy. But so far my bald cypress, my elms, my shillings holly are all still dormant. So these hornbeams are loving this warmer weather. But it truly is amazing that they're actually flowering. So will I get seed? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So now that it's actually breaking dormancy, it's time for some air layers. And like I said, I'm not going to air layer thin trunks like this, which I normally do. I'm going to air layer further down, closer to the main trunk, with branches that are maybe 1 inch across, maybe 1.5 inches. And then finally chop the trunk and begin to create a bonsai out of the main trunk. It sat for 10 years as a stock plant, and I only have 3 air layers to show for it, mainly because I've killed a couple others. Hornbeam has no drought tolerance, and unfortunately, like one of them just fell off the bench, and I just mindlessly went past it and never watered it, and sure enough, by the time I finally discovered it, it was already dead. But yeah, I'm psyched. I'm excited to see if I get some seed, because man, it has hundreds and hundreds of, they're called catkins. You can see these are little ones. These ones here are by far the most developed. So anyway, just a quickie to show you that things are breaking dormancy already. It's the 4th of February. And like I said, this hornbeam is really about the only one. Everything else really hasn't begun to flush. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see if this thing actually does produce seed, and if those seed actually germinate and I actually end up with seedling hornbeam, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll keep you up to date on when and if that happens. And leave a comment. Hornbeam is, once again, this tree is about 100 miles more south than it should be, in the landscape at least. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping to get some seed from this guy.